Thanks again, Mark. Late last week, Patrick Anderson, writing in the Providence Journal, reported on the progress of Rhode Island's initiative to toll trucks on federal highways. He indicated that the U.S. Federal Highway Administration had executed memoranda of understanding for 13 of the 14 proposed toll gantry locations, and that the last one would be forthcoming when routine environmental concerns surrounding the location were addressed. That action by the federal government paves the way for letting contracts and beginning construction on the electronic infrastructure to implement Governor Raimondo's tolling plan. According to Patrick Anderson, Rhode Island DOT plans to issue requests for proposal for the gantries this November. The General Assembly authorized the administration to commence truck tolling last February. It was a controversial vote and one which came remarkably early in the legislative session. House Speaker Nicholas Mattiello was said to be eager to get this particular vote out of the way so memory of it may fade before the start of the election season. In a press release issued to coincide with the announcement of these agreements with the feds, Governor Gina Raimondo was quoted as saying, "For too long, our state kicked the can down the road on infrastructure, allowing our roads and bridges to crumble and fall into disrepair," unquote. In my humble opinion, her use of the term kicking the can means that previous dedicated income streams, which were intended for infrastructure maintenance, have been diverted instead to the general fund where they've disappeared. I refer, of course, to the gasoline tax increase, DMV fees for vehicle registration, and the recent 300% increase in those DMV fees. That income totals far more than the $45 million per year that's estimated to come from truck tolls. So what makes you believe for 1 second that any of this new revenue stream will actually go to fixing roads or bridges? I'll tell you what will happen. There will be a lawsuit filed by the American Trucking Association on the same day the first truck toll is assessed. Chris Maxwell, Executive Director of the Rhode Island Trucking Association, is already working with his counterparts at national headquarters to make that action ready. Since the gantries will already be in place with operating contracts in force when the courts invalidate differential tolling, guess what happens next? The state will toll us all. If we ever do get to that point, please don't say that common sense never told you so. What can you do now to derail this project? Why, vote in the election just 24 days from today. Vote for state legislative candidates who are committed to repealing truck tolling and using available existing funds to start the road work long before 2018, which is the earliest any toll revenue will come in. Mark?